Hello, my name is Sharice Mortensen, and this is my educational autobiography for EDCI 5350, Second Language Acquisition. To begin with, I was born and raised in Sheridan, Wyoming, which is a town whose population is roughly 20,000 people. Sheridan is located at the foot of the Bighorn Mountains in northeastern Wyoming. Sheridan's economic base is mainly the coal and oil industry as well as tourism. The neighborhood that I grew up in was located just outside of town and consisted of young middle-class working families who were predominantly white. I grew up being the only girl in a neighborhood of boys, which I learned that you had to learn to play rough and tumble or go home and play by yourself. My family of origin is Irish Catholic and consists of my dad, who was a heavy equipment operator, my mom, who was an educator, and my younger brother, who is now a mechanical engineer. As a small child, my brother and I went to my grandmother's house while my parents were working. So we stayed at her house and were babysat. I never had any formal preschool. I attended grade school where my mother taught. The grades were K through 6. For junior high, it was grades 7 through 9, and high school was grades 10 through 12. After graduating from high school, I attended our community college here in Sheridan, Sheridan College, and I received my associate degree in elementary education. I then transferred to Arizona State University for a year and then completed my Bachelor's of Health and Human Development degree in Bozeman at the Montana State University. I am currently completing my early childhood and early childhood special education endorsements through the University of Wyoming Online, the outreach program. I'm also working on my graduate degree in curriculum and instruction. Throughout my educational journey, those educators who really stuck in my mind as being quality educators and these educators have inspired my love of learning and have truly taught me how to appreciate the quest for knowledge and how to think. Those educators have been passionate about education themselves and about learning, as well as passionate about making connections with their students. They knew how to balance encouragement, creativity, high standards, humor, and compassion. These exemplary educators all had the ability to motivate and empower students and made it known to students that they believed in their ability to succeed. These educators have helped mold me into the person that I am today and have helped me make the career choice that I am making. My hope is to be able to have a positive and empowering impact on the lives of young people, such as these educators have had on me. I believe education to be the cultivation of the human mind and spirit. There is so much in our world to wonder about, inquire about, and be in awe of. I believe that by not learning as much as you possibly can in the short time that we're here is to waste one's time on earth. In closing, I would like to read you a quote from Maria Montessori, who so eloquently expressed the purpose of education. She said, "We cannot know the consequences of suppressing a child's spontaneity when he is just beginning to be active. We may even suffocate life itself. That humanity which is revealed in all its intellectual splendor during the sweet and tender age of childhood should be respected with a kind of religious veneration. It is like the sun which appears at dawn, or a flower just beginning to bloom. Education cannot be effective unless it helps a child to open himself to life." And this concludes my educational autobiography. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.